After pardoning every one of the insurrectionists, including those who tried to murder cops with their bare hands and bash their brains in with flagpoles and take their guns, possibly to use on them to execute them, and maybe zip tie members of Congress. Like, what do you do next as Trump to rewrite history about the insurrectionists? You've already let them off the hook. Well, he found something, okay? Here's what he's gonna do. President Donald Trump's administration is set to pay nearly $5 million to the family of Ashli Babbitt to settle a lawsuit brought by the estate of the Ashli Babbitt, who was fatally shot by police when she tried to storm the House Speaker's lobby during the insurrection. She was a 35-year-old California native, Air Force veteran, fatally wounded in a shot to the shoulder while trying to climb through a smashed glass panel of the barricaded Speaker's lobby doors deep inside the Capitol, where rioters had reached a final security perimeter outside the House chamber. That barricade had been set up, I will remind all of you, to stop that wild mob who was climbing through shattered windows with guns in their face because they were so desperate to get to Congress to have a reasonable conversation with them about their frustration over the result of the 2020 election. We are led to believe. No, they were trying to get through to injure or kill people. That's what they were trying to do. I don't know if Ashli Babbitt, at the time that she was shot, was individually thinking about committing murder. She was committing crimes as she was climbing through that. And I would love for her to have not been shot. I would love for her to still be here with us. And that would have happened if Donald Trump had not told her to go to the Capitol and try to overthrow the results of the election. The Babbitt family deserved so much more than they got from Donald Trump and the MAGA movement. They lost a loved family member of theirs because of Donald Trump's unwillingness to accept responsibility for losing the election. That's the truth of all of this. But instead, Trump has tried to tell a different truth. He said the officer who shot her was getting away with murder. It was murder to do his job in defending Congress from a violent mob, okay? And in their lawsuit, asking for $30 million, that's what they initially asked for. They said Ashli posed no threat to the safety of anyone. She was climbing through a shattered window, not caring at all about the fact that there were cops trying to stop her from doing that. Okay, she was part of a group that was not doing any unlawful or nefarious purpose. They had committed many crimes, just being there. They had committed crimes and they were trying to overthrow the results of the election. They were trying to end American democracy, just again, a reminder. And this had already been adjudicated multiple times. The Justice Department found that there was insufficient evidence to prove that Babbitt's civil rights had been violated and that it was reasonable for the officer to have believed he was firing in self-defense or in defense of fleeing lawmakers who were forced to evacuate as the mob rioted through the building. Capitol Police investigation cleared the officer involved, saying his actions at the height of the riot potentially saved members and staff from serious injury and possible death from the crowd of rioters. And it's impossible to say, it's a hypothetical. So to remind everyone, people did die as a result of this. 5 people died in or immediately after the violence. 140 police officers were assaulted. Over 100 were sent to the hospital because of the barbaric attacks that they experienced right there. And all of that is indisputable. It's just the truth. Maybe that makes you cry to hear it because no, Trump won, it was stolen or whatever. And you're very triggered about that. It doesn't matter, that's the truth. But Trump doesn't want you to believe that. So he took all these violent terrorists and let them free. And now he's gonna be paying $5 million to Ashli Babbitt. Sorry, no, he's not gonna be paying, you're gonna be paying. The Trump administration, not Trump. We are, the taxpayers are gonna pay $5 million. He should pay it. She's dead because of him. He should give the money. He could easily. He's making billions of dollars off of his crypto grift. This would be a rounding error on his bank account. Doesn't matter. You get to pay for it. You get to pay for the insurrection that he inspired. Amazing development.